Okay, welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we're doing a little bit of a tunnel background. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out the EV to cycles. And what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and test the shading tab just for a moment. We're going to go with a Veroni texture. So let's go with add Veroni. And then go ahead and place the colour into the base colour so we know what we're dealing with. What I'm going to do with this one is, let's go back to layouts real quick. I'm going to go ahead and set my camera just to the side, just slightly offset from the regular kind of side view. And we'll go ahead with view, align camera to view. And then we're going to place in by pixel either your desktop screen or your phone screen into the side right here. So you want the output. We'll go with 1440 and 3088 for this one. So this is the size of my phone screen. I'm going to go ahead and just split the atom right here so you can see the phone screen at the side and the side right here. Alright, so I'm going to take this cube right here. Let's go with edit mode. We're going to take off the front and the back faces for this. Let's go with delete. You want to delete faces, sorry, delete faces. Alright, so as for scale, bring this in just slightly. I'm going to go ahead and make this as tall as the camera that I'm using, or roughly the same height. So you can go ahead and just elongate it just slightly just to catch the edges of the camera right there. And what we're going to do is, let's take the sides right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. E for extrude, bring it back, and then we'll do a rotate. So R for rotating, you're just going to rotate this in random directions. We'll go E for extrude as well, just pull this out. R for rotate, it's totally just your phone case, so you can do this any way that you want to. We'll do this with Shift D, sorry, E for extrude. Do R for rotate it once more. Kind of rotate it against the axes. E for extrude. Could I go ahead and rotate this back to wherever you need it to go, and then E for extrude. I just kind of mess this up a little bit, just make it really wonky, really out there. E for extrude once more. R for rotate. Get this out there like that, and then we'll do E for extrude just into a long corridor. And if you want to do this force perspective, just kind of shrink it down a little bit. Now you'll notice that this kind of disappears as we go further to the back. So what we can do is go to the camera settings and just up the end on clip start. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is, let's make the world background as black, which it should be here for the world. And let's go ahead and see how this renders just on its own. So now we have all these kind of nice little patterns going around the outside. I'm going to make this metallic, so let's go to shader tab, base color. We can go with IOR if you wanted to. You can turn up the metallic that way and the roughness down, totally up to you. I'm going to go with a nice little gold. You can also plug the IOR into the metallic if you want to, and have it kind of like this nice little bronze colour, or the roughness, and have it like this. Totally up to you. Let's try the IOR to begin with. I'm going to go ahead with roughness, just bring this up just ever so slightly, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in a bump texture. We'll go with colour to height, distance up, and filter width up as well, as much as you need to. And then if we go to the layouts right here, we should have something like this. And there's not much happening because we need some light. So let's take the original light that we have in the scene. Just going to go ahead and just mosey these on over. Okie dokie. So once you've got the original light in the scene, let's go with G. Bring this down. You can go ahead and place this in the entrance as such. Sits and fits right there. Just check your lighting on the inside. Because this is metallic, it is going to be kind of a weird reflection. So if you go back to shading and you put the metallic down and the roughness upwards a little bit more, when we come back to layout, you'll notice that this happens. So have something like this coming through. You can go ahead and add in another light at the back if you want to, or another tunnel at the back, just to kind of finish this off. So let's go secondary lighting at the back, so you've got that nice little depth coming through. Let's go with the shading tab real quick and increase the scale of some of these cracks on the wall. So now we kind of have this like really gold kind of funky kind of look. I'm also going to do another thing as well. So let's go with the shading tab real quick, and I'm going to add in noise texture just to offset this just a little bit more. So if we go cooler into roughness and then just up the scale on the noise texture right there, the layout should come out something like this. So you've got a little bit more depth, you've got a little bit more stuff going on. What I would say is on the shading tab, maybe we should scale this down just a little bit and then change that roughness into the base color. I mean, if you want to change that, that's up to you. We can go with add color ramp right here, plus take this gold back in, and you can mess around with the gold kind of tones a bit better. Let's go with a yellow right here. Just kind of pull that up. I think we'll just pull the black kind of just to the side, just give that texture a little bit of chance to shine. And yeah, you should have a background that looks like this. I mean, you could add depth of field to this as well. So we can take the camera. Let's go to the sidebar right here. You want to go to the data section. And we want depth of field. And just go ahead and lower the f-stop. And that should start to blur some parts of this little project. So it gives it that nice little depth of field. As such, I mean, it's just a nice little funky background that you can do with Blender. Totally up to you what you want to do with it. If you want to perfect it, up to you. Yeah, so that's the tutorial for today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.